Hey students, it's me, and this is another week of cultural geography class. It is week 4, and so even though it's week 4, I want you to watch this week 3 update video if you haven't already seen it, because see what it says here, what to expect moving forward. So anyway, there's some information about week 4 in that video that's already posted. It just says week 3, but anyway, this is your week 4 update video because as you scroll down, you'll see Unit 1, and you'll see that we're nearing the end of Unit 1 because our date range is right here, and September 15th is technically the end of our 4th week, and that's what we're in right now. And so all of the information from Unit 1 we will complete by the end of this week. And so anyway, so Unit 1 here, I've opened it up because you'll see that week 4 folder, and it's about population theories. It should be really interesting. There's a lot of pop culture current events that are talking about population increases and decreases these days. There's a lot of information about population increases and decreases in countries in Europe. You've got pop cultural figures in this country like Jordan Peterson and Elon Musk talking about population decline being a terrible, terrible situation for the country in their estimation. You've got pop cultural figures like Bill Gates talking about how population is too high and we need to stop having, increases in population. Anyway, so you've got those conflicting opinions. So here's some just basic information from week 4 about those topics, and you should be able to have a lot of different opportunities to find some information that goes along with these topics that you can include as an outside source discussion in your reflection for this week if you want to. Okay, there's always a reflection opportunity. 5 of your reflections have to have that outside source included. So there's a lot of good opportunity to do that for this particular week. Just as a suggestion, you certainly don't have to. You can choose when you do and don't include outside sources. But anyway, just cite it for me if you include it. Cite it for me in your informal reflection journal for this week if you're going to, or just summarize these video lectures. All of them are required. Okay, but in this video, I really want to talk about this unit assignment 1. It is due on September 16th, so that's the Monday after week 4 is due. And I want you to notice that this is a test tool that you're going to use your notes and your textbook to answer the questions. It's a test that I have set up so that you can open it. See, attempts unlimited. You can open it as many times as you want to, but don't submit it until you're ready for me to grade it. Okay. See this save and close button down here? You can answer these questions as you go and save and close it and come back and answer it later. You're going to be evaluating this short video here, the story of cholera. So in our first couple of chapters that go along with the first few weeks of our lessons that we've had in class this semester, you read about disease vectors, and cholera was actually one of the topics in chapter 1, and I think chapter 2 also, about movement, and certain aspects of Mr. Help you can apply to that, and that's what you're doing in this video. You're basically using the concepts from Mr. Help, and you're answering these questions, and some of the questions are multiple answer, and if you understand the definition of the different concepts of health, like movement is the first one here. If you understand the definition, you'll be able, I did not mean to choose that. That is not, I don't know how to clear that, but I did not mean to choose that. So that's not something that is an answer. Okay. But anyway, if you understand the meaning of these things, like the movement part of Mr. Help, you'll be able to choose the choices here. That one that I have highlighted is not necessarily correct or incorrect. It's for you to decide when you know the definition. So anyway, you apply your knowledge of Mr. Help to this question. That's an application question. And then down here, you're going to analyze this video, and you're going to find some examples in this video of movement. So again, if you understand the definition of movement, you're going to be able to identify portions of the video that give you an example of movement. Is it humans moving? Is it things moving like disease vectors moving? Is it, is it culture moving? These kinds of things. And so if you understand the definition of movement, if you understand understand the definition of region, if you understand the definition of a human environmental interaction, these kinds of things, the pattern is the same for the whole test. So you can answer as little or as much as you want to when you log in, save and close until you're ready to submit, and then submit it to me for a grade. And I look forward to your answers. I need to see only your textbook and your notes cited when you cite information. If I ask you for a definition to paraphrase or to provide, a definition of movement, for instance, I need an explanation of what these things are. You've got word counts on here, the number of paragraphs. I need at least 2, 3 to 5 sentence paragraphs, it says right here. And so make sure that you follow that, a minimum of this number of words. And a minimum is true. Like, there's plenty of information that you can give me, a lot of details about these things. I know I provided you with a lot of details in the video lectures. So please do your best. You've got until September 16th to submit it, but if you submit it early, I will be happy to grade it for you early. This is one of the grades that I will be using to do your midterm average, which I have to do coming up in another 3 weeks or so. I have to have everything I have graded for you by like the end of week 7. I use for the midterm average that's going to be posted. And sometimes scholarship applications require that midterm average and everything. So make sure you get this done as soon as possible so I can have it graded and entered into the gradebook for your midterm average. Okay, please text me with questions if you have them, and I look forward to reading your stellar work. I want you to ace this, so please don't disappoint. Give yourself enough time and text me with questions. Okay, bye.